Hey everyone, what up? Luke here from WetTechReview, here with a review of the ZTE Optik from Sprint. So let's get started. Like I said before, this is the ZTE Optik on Sprint, and right now it's only $100, which is a great price for a tablet. Because right now most of the tablets are priced from like $300 to $400, and this little tablet packs a ton of features. Since Sprint didn't get the new iPad when it came out, this is a really good compensation, and it gives you a lot of features you'd expect, like Netflix, and it's running Android Honeycomb, and it has everything you'd want in a small little 7-inch package, and it's a really great tablet. And for only $100, it's probably one of the best tablets you can get out there for that price, and it incorporates all the features that users want and puts it all into a nice little package that has a front-facing and rear-facing camera. It has a pretty fast processor, and it has an expandable memory micro SD card slot, as well as an internal 16 gigs, and it just can do a ton for how much it costs, and it's a really great tablet overall. Okay, so just to go over some of the physical specifications of this device, as I said before, it has a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon S3 processor, and it's really snappy and fast, especially with its 1 gig of RAM. In addition, as I said, it has 16 gigs of internal storage with an expandable micro SD card slot, so you can stick in as much media as you want into this device, as well as a 2 megapixel camera on the front and a 5 megapixel on the back. In addition, you get a fairly nice looking 7-inch screen, and it's really nice and sharp, and it's very responsive, and you have this nice metal rim around it as well. And on the back you have this textured grip area, so it's easier to hold, and your Sprint and Android logo. And in addition, on the sides we have our power button and volume rocker. On the bottom, you can see it, there is also the micro SD card slot, and the mic is right there, that little hole. Here we have our proprietary charging port, and on the top we have our 3.5mm headphone jack. So overall, this tablet has some really great specs as well as a great design for its price, and for being such a small tablet and a really cheap one at that, ZTE manages to deliver a really high quality experience in this really little package. And it's really well put together, and it feels really sturdy and strong, and it doesn't feel as cheap as it costs, and it feels like a really good quality tablet, and it feels just great in the hands. Okay, so just to go over some of the features of this tablet, it's running a pretty standard stock version of Android 3.2, as you can see. There are a few customizations that ZTE tries to sneak in, but not a ton. So you can see we have our normal little apps panes, and we have some included apps you would expect from Sprint, such as their Sprint Mobile, Sprint Music, NASCAR. They include SimCity Deluxe as well as Docs to Go. And these are uninstallable, which is awesome because on most Android devices that Sprint has, their stuff is not uninstallable, so that's awesome that you can do it if you don't want all that bloatware on it. And it includes a lot of features, and it has other standard ones as well. So you can see we have contacts, we have our browser, and of course these are just kind of the stock thing that you get. And we have all the other apps that you would expect out of a device like this. So we'll go back home. So just to show you some of the other features, such as, well, some more of what it looks like if we go into the web browser again. We'll just go back there. It has a pretty nice and generously sized virtual keyboard, and it's really easy to type on, and it also includes swipe, so you can swipe out words if you prefer that, or you can just type the traditional method. Either way is awesome. And it also gives you a lot of options for connectivity. This is a 3G device on Sprint, so it allows you to connect to their EVDO Rev network, or you can use Wi-Fi BG. And it also has a really cool GPS feature as well as Bluetooth 2.1, so that you can use it as a navigation device in the car or while walking. It's really easy to do that. So we can just go into something like Maps. If we go over to Maps, You can see it's really easy to see the entire map on this device because it is such a big screen as opposed to having a small little Android smartphone. It also has two cameras, as I said, a 2 megapixel on the front, and on the back we have a 5 megapixel. And overall they're pretty decent at taking pictures. They're not gonna be amazing in like a DSLR type quality, but overall will look pretty nice for what you get and what you pay for. In addition, this device also has some video features, and I'll just show you. Here's the, there's the camcorder for video and camera. If you go into camera, you probably won't see anything because yes, it is on a table. So, but they do take pretty good pictures and the video's pretty nice. It's not going to be amazing quality, but it's a really great tablet overall, and it includes a ton of features like you'd want. And you can also always go to things like the Android Market or Play Store now, and you can download whatever apps you want, like you would expect, and you can get video on it, music, books. So overall, this device packs a ton of usability for its price, and is just a great tablet overall. So to sum it up, the ZTE Optik from Sprint is a cheap enough tablet that it falls into a great category where basically anybody can get it, and it's definitely money well worth. It's a capable tablet that will perform all your basic tasks without an issue because it's super fast with its processor, but don't expect something super high-end like an iPad out of this because it's not. This is an entry-level price point, and for what you're paying for, you get a ton from the Optik, and it gives you a nice sturdy feel, and it's a great tablet overall. And even if you get it off contract, which is $350, it's still a greatly priced tablet, and it would be great for any type of user, even if you're a power user, because it gives you so many options with this little tablet. Once again, this tablet is available from Sprint right now for $100 on contract with a new 2-year agreement, or $350 off contract. If you'd like to send us suggestions for review or send us anything to review, please contact us at luke@wettech.net. And as always, rate, subscribe, and comment. Thanks, see you next time.